Good morning, everyone. I'm working on fishy between all these videos, so I'm not going to show it because that'll give it away, but right now it's drying and I'm going to do one last final varnish layer and then it's ready and I'll upload the video. So first off, the most important thing not to forget is to thank everyone for sponsoring my channel. This is the updated list as of this morning, 10 o'clock. Right now it's 11:15 almost. So I'm going to be doing a nice pour. Just I'll show you first, I'll show you the dried pieces. Because this one dried, it's pretty much dry. I won't touch it here, but you know, this is what it turned into. I really like it. See how it sparkles? I think it's really pretty. And the green bit here I love that. I love this bit. It has a lot of interesting things to look at. Even though it's a small canvas, but it's still very, very pretty. So I'll be letting it dry for another 2 weeks before I varnish it. But when I do, I'll be certain to show you guys. Now I have another thing that I'd like to do today. I got so much going on. I'm going to do this pour in a bit, but Fishy is going to be uploaded, I think, later today. Then I had I found this in a shop and I found it really amazing. It's a wooden box, has a little bit of a hinges on the back, and then this thing, you can just open it up. You can turn these little things and you can open it up, and then the good thing is you can put a pour inside. See, you just take that out and then you cut exactly this size. Whoops, let me put the glass back in. If you cut exactly the same size that this is, then you're good to go. And I'm going to be doing this in another video because I really, really look forward to doing that. I'm going to paint the whole box and put a little pour in the window, and then I'll show you how that works. And if you know, I'm selling my stuff in Europe, so if the European people like that idea and they'd like to do that also, they're gonna let me know, because then I can buy them and put them in my shop. Okay, so first off, the pour. And I saw a lot of interesting comments on YouTube. That Dick Blick put a notice up about the high demand of this paint. This is Vallejo, by the way. Vallejo with a only Floetrol and a couple of drops of dimethicone. So they put up a message that there was a lot of demand for the paint, and I can absolutely understand why. Because, you know, everyone can pour if you use this recipe. 1 part paint, 3 to 4 parts Floetrol, doesn't even matter. You can do a little more, a little less. Will not affect the outcome. Ooh, I see a lot of stuff happening in that cup. It's looking cool. Now let's put some green in, just to mix it up a little. Then more white. And we should have enough, because I mixed a little bit extra because this is a little bit bigger of a canvas. More yellow. And as last, we're going to put in some more turquoise. Just a little bit. There it goes. Don't you just love how that looks in the cup? Looks sort of like a flower. And of course we're going to do a flip cup, because I love the flip cups. So turning it around and pulling it right off. Wow, look at those cells. And come on down. Got to put a little bit of paint on the corners here. Now the only thing that I'm blowing, because when you blow you burst the little bubbles, and as you do that, you know, more cells appear. Wow, this is going to be interesting. I see a lot of cells in cells. That is cute. Now, this is what I'm talking about, because, you know, if you've never done this before, and you start with this this brand paint, everyone's going to get cells. You just can't go wrong. Letting it slowly come down that side, and then we will be ready. There it goes over the edge. I find it interesting. Only thing I don't like is the that the orange turns so dark, but you can't have everything, right? Other than that, I think the cells did beautifully. A lot of greens coming through here, the orange. I just wish I'd had a little bit more. I shouldn't have put the green in these two. That they don't mix. So that's something that you can avoid in your pour. They really don't mix. Then you get that little bit of grayish hue on top. But I sure do like the pour. So it's something different. I'm gonna just give it a little bit with the torch. And why I'm doing this is just only to burst the little air bubbles, because you won't see anything happening with the cells, because that's already happened, because of the consistency of the paint. Already the silicone has come to the top, as you can see. Now I only have to cover up a little bit of the canvas here and there. That's it. Up here. But if you really want the cells, all you have to do is use this mix, and you will guaranteed get cells. You can't do it wrong, because it's you know, just not physically possible. What you see again now is that the only thing that's going to change in this whole painting is these veins that you see, and you see them down here. They're going to get more defined. And that is something that I really like, because it just outlines everything, and I kind of like that. I don't know why I like it so much. Here you have that too. It just gets more defined as we go along, and that really makes me happy. And I do want to do something to the painting. Yes, I do. I know it's pretty busy already. See, that's something that you have to think about. When you look at your pour and you're thinking, meh, I just want something more, then you have to really consider if you're going to overdo it. And overdoing it is that it's going to get so extremely busy. The thing is that you can do ribbons, and if you have something that is already this busy as it is, the thing is to put a lot of ribbons on that. The background totally is not the point of interest, but the ribbons are. So if you put ribbons all over it, you'll see that first it's really busy, and then slowly the focus goes to the ribbons, and then the background fades away. Now, if I were only to do like one slight ribbon over the top, maybe a little one here, a little one there, that would make it too busy. Because, you know, as a someone looking at this art piece, they wouldn't know where to look, because they'd be looking, oh yeah, that's nice, oh yeah, that's nice, oh yeah, that's nice, and then you got a couple of ribbons. So that's what you have to think about when you want to add to a painting. What you can do with this one is maybe add a little bit of a metallic, and I'm not going to do it. I just decided I'm going to leave it as is. But what you can do is just add a little bit of metallic. And what I would go for, see, what I'd really like is to have a silvery metallic with no color in it, and just put them in these big white things. So then we'd make this the really interesting part of the painting. This would then be all, you know, just nice, but then this would be the focal point. And it's all up to you, really. You can do whatever you want. And you could even pull a stick through it, and that's what I'm thinking about now. See, that's how I think. Then I'm thinking, oh, maybe a stick. You know, if we were to pull straight through here, you'd pull down all these cells, and it would give a really, really beautiful effect. But, ooh, I'm on the fence because I like it. But I sort of want to do that. But I'm not going to do it. Nope. Leave it alone. Okay, so that's about it. Might do something to it. Never know. Oh, I will show something that you can do. See, I have a lot of those syringes, and right now I'm going to fill one up with the turquoise because I like the turquoise so much. Let's see. Yep, it's coming out. Now, with the syringe, you can really dose your paint. You have to wait till it lets go, and then, you know, air bubbles come out. I'm watching out that I don't have my head in front of the video. See, with this, you can just make it a little bit more interesting. Because if you really like the turquoise, you can just let it do little blobs. It shouldn't really feather out because it's just the same paint. Oops, put too much on there. And then the thing is that, you know, you sort of want to do this. Just incorporate into the painting. That I'll leave because they are perfectly round, but these weren't really round. And just give it a little bit more of the turquoise. Now, if I were to do that with a yellow, and I'm not going to do another syringe because then I'll just have to clean it all up. Just give it a little bit. That's only, you know, to bring back the color. You can do that too. So that's what I was really going for, to show you guys that if there's no balance in your painting with the colors, you can always add just a little bit more to your painting, like that. Do something to it, make it, you know, just incorporate it into the painting. And when it's dry, you'll see that, you know, it just brings it together a little bit. But this is totally your own choice. You know, if you just like it as is, just leave it like that. And if you think, you know, I'm missing something here, you can add something. So altogether, you just do what you want to do. And that's why I don't really like when people ask me, you know, what colors did you use? I'm thinking, why would you want to know that? Go to the color chart of this brand of paints and pick your colors, because that's just, you know, then it's really your thing. What I usually really like to do is, because I mixed this up and I shouldn't have done that, but I mixed this color myself. I was going for a really like that color. The light green, the yellowish green, that was what I was going for. But that didn't work out. Sometimes things don't work out. And I know everyone thinks that I never have a bad pour, but this one I'd categorize as one of my not so pretty pours because of that green. I shouldn't have put that green in. I felt, you know, when I was pouring it in the cup, I thought, shall I do this? Yeah, why not? Well, don't do it. So keep it bright. Keep those colors bright. If I hadn't have put this one in, it would have been a totally different painting. And it just goes to show that I make some wrong decisions too. And you should just never let it, you know, get you down. Because that's, you know, so silly. You just pick yourself up and go on and do something new. I know that the thing is that if you don't get any cells at all, that is sort of, you know, you don't feel good about it because that's what you want to accomplish. But if you use this, the Vallejo with the Floetrol, you will absolutely get cells. No question asked. So just putting this a little bit more down here. Give it a little bit more color. Okay guys, I'm gonna turn this off, put it up on YouTube. I'm gonna thank everyone for watching. I love you all. Liebe euch alle. Bis nächsten Mal. Bye bye.